Nah. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Happy indeed. I have a small vanilla milkshake with me here, and Pokopia. I am so not knee deep, I'm so neck deep in this game. It's kind of incredible. I've only streamed this once last week, and I'm already 35 hours in since then. Been playing this every day so far, it's so good. So let me show off my progress, and there's a couple areas I have not checked out and I'm very curious about, so I think that'll be today's goals. Because I figured it'll be more fun to do that rather than you guys watching me slave away and mindlessly place like fences for 2 hours. That being said, if you haven't played this game and you don't want to be spoiled, I recommend not watching. There will be a lot spoiled. Such as my outfit here. That'll be, yeah, spoilers is the reason my husband will not be tuning in today. He is one of my mods, but he doesn't want to see too much of this game before he gets it for himself. But anyway, I found out that in this game you can unlock character-specific outfits. I'm wearing the Lieutenant Surge one. It's quite cute. I also found the Koga outfit. No. Yeah, this one. Ninja. I love the scarf. It's so cute. But yeah, the Lieutenant Surge one with the Ditto belt buckle is also cute. Cancel. Oh, hi. And as you can see, I made a beautiful house which allows me to live with 2 other Pokemon. At first I made a smaller house that only brings in 1 other Pokemon, but I upgraded a bit. So now I get to live with my faves in this starting area. It's Bulbasaur and Litwick. They're so cute. Sometimes I come back here and they're just both sleeping on the couch over there or dozing off on the floor over here. I get to live my fantasy of keeping Pokemon for pets. It's great. I can cook now. I've unlocked most of the map. I guess I have to step outside for that. But yeah, he's just dozing off. So just to summarize, I've reached the max environment level for the starting zone. That just happened last night, so that's a pretty new advancement, and I've unlocked 2 of the gates that lead to 2 other places. I haven't checked out the 3rd gate that's far north, but that's gonna be for a later time, because I don't want to progress too many important requests at the same time. Oh yeah, Pokemon is still the talk of the town today. Head to the Withered Wasteland Pokemon Center to talk to them. Apparently this game has seasonal events, so right now you can talk to Hoppip in the Pokemon Center and get limited time seeds like this and the dandelions and unlock these kind of habitats. They also have picnics set over there. You can sit down. Yeah. And the garlands are also part of it, the ones on the back. It's cute. I just have to... I'm just wondering, like... Yeah, this picnic set right here. I can't help but wonder, like, are they gonna keep doing limited time events only in the Withered Wasteland, or are they just gonna rotate it between different Pokemon centers? Because, like, not everybody's gonna have the same Pokemon centers open. But as you can see, I've made a lot of progress restoring this section. Cleaned up quite a bit. Everything's hydrated. It's nice and humid, as these Pokemon like to say. There's a Dragonair. I found them last night. But yeah, kind of want to add another house on this side, maybe. And I tried to kind of capture like Route 1 vibes, like you got some random fences and grass everywhere. This is sort of a park, I guess. Oh yeah. And this Chancy topiary, you can see here in the picture, when you buy it from the PC, it has the Chancy face, but since I crafted this one myself, it turned into a Ditto face. It's so funny. I wasn't expecting that. Because it was normal when I pulled it out, and then when I plopped it onto the ground, it poofed into a Ditto face. Nice little touch there. Yeah, pretty happy with how this is coming along. I am especially tickled by my decision here. So this was my crafting area, but I built this cottage here, and I got Pincer and Scyther to be roommates. And I forgot they both have the chop ability, so when I place logs in the community box right outside this house, they both start hacking away at the small logs, like working together. It's so cute. It's just like two bros working together, living together. I don't know, something about it makes me happy. Oh yeah, I restored this building, what I presume to be... this used to be the professor's residence or lab or whatever, so I haven't assigned anybody to live here. I want to keep it empty that way. This is my mini playground. And I think this back garden area turned out pretty nice. Got the water flowing. It's a sparkly water flowing. Added a bunch of roses. At first I wanted to make like a bed of roses to see if it turned into a habitat, but that was not the case. So now I just have a random rose garden. And this is where the bees live. Need more honey. Yeah. Vespiquen showed up on the cliff at first, but I wanted her to be closer so I could talk to her more often. I'm still working on the west half of this map. So this cliff is mostly put back together. I filled in this massive hole that was here. I kind of wanted to turn this into a picnic area, but I'm thinking twice. Oh! There's a Venusaur in this game. Okay. I figured as much. I mean, I met Blastoise last night, and I got the traces of Charizard, so now I know. I should try to make a garden terrace up here. Okay. That'll be my next goal. I mean, oh yeah, Cacturn. Surprised he's out and about. He's a nocturnal. How you doing, Mina? Got any plans for this weekend? I'm just showing off my insane progress with this game. I've been playing it every day since I streamed it last week. This side, I haven't quite decided what to do. I have the ghost types living here for now, along with Cubone. And there's a whole other, like, town back here that I kept forgetting about. And I haven't touched. And that's the third gate that I haven't even accessed yet. But yeah, it's like a whole cute little park back here. now that I can swim, I've explored a good bit of the map. I still don't know what that top right, like, northeast part of the mountain is. There's an arbitrary, like, border that I can't quite understand. I feel like you're the only one not playing it at this point. You're just surrounded by Pokemon fans, I guess. Don't worry, CB hasn't been playing either, but that's only because he doesn't have a Switch 2. That's the only thing stopping him from playing this game. Oh, I've been wondering how Drifloon's campfires kept getting relit. It's the lamp and... That's so cute, they're friends. Gosh, this game is so great. Swear to God, this has to be Animal Crossing. Yeah, music, yeah. I agree, that was what I said earlier. Last week's stream, I was like, this music is so Animal Crossing coded. My favorite. I really need to work on this half over here. This is where Onyx and Cacturn are living for now. It's like... It's a little unfortunate because you can't really build many habitats in the rockier parts. So I don't have a clear vision for the caverns and caves except for this fossil set that I put together. So I don't know what to do about it much over here, but that gate leads to a different mountainous area. I progressed that a little bit. I unlocked cooking, at least. So that's fun. Chef Dente is cute. But today, I think first I want to check on one specific part of the Bleak Beach zone and then go past Cycling Road here, because I restored the bridge somewhat. And then we can go over yonder and see what that's all about. I have a feeling I might get emotional because, yeah, you'll see later, I think. But anyways, other than Pokopia, I'm kind of hoping to check out a record store maybe this weekend. CB's coworker mentioned that there are a few local record shops that have lots of vinyls for cheap. So we were like, maybe we can find some new ones and not spend like 20-30 bucks per disc. No, come on. Ooh, cute. Yeah, this is the builder's house. I have Tyrogue at... not Drillbur. That's Timber. And I forget... Good Drill, that's what it was. And this is the Squirtle house. Kinda small for Blastoise, but that's fine. Now let's go to the beach. Vinyls are so expensive. Yeah, brand new ones can be pretty pricey. I love that they have that. God, this building, if you've ever played an OG Pokemon game, this makes me so happy. It's the connecting walkway between towns. Yeah, I'm very excited about vinyls as my new hobby, my new collection. I'm waiting on my Disney vinyls to come. My Hollow Knight vinyl arrived the other day. And I'm still waiting for the Astrobot vinyl to be restocked on fangamer.com. Yeah, welcome to Bleak Beach. I really like this area, save for these utility poles. I wish these utility poles were a bit taller so that the so that the electric lines weren't so, like, in my face. But yeah, I've restored a good bit around here. Pretty good looking, and as some people might notice, I've already finished the main quest here. And now, grand opening! Your uncle is calling, alright. Yay! Oh, it's like stone walls, that's cute. I thought it'd be more tan colored, like sandy. I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, Nana. Yeah! We did it! So there are garlands on this Pokemon Center too. Does that mean I can get event stuff here? Let's find out. Oh yeah! Okay, cool. That makes more sense. So every Pokemon Center is subject to events. Okay. Someone's journal. I remember this being a bright, bustling port city way back when I visited with my partner. Now there are always dark clouds looming over the city. Not a single sunbeam slips through. Looks like most of the people who lived here have gone too. The last time we were here, whenever we went near the water, Nana got so nervous. Me? What? Maybe it can't. Maybe because it can't swim? Whoa. Wait, oh, this is actually me. I tried getting it to transform into a water type, but despite its best efforts, we had little success. I guess it's not so easy. After giving it a lot of encouragement, I was shocked when it suddenly transformed into me. It copied every detail of my clothes, my haircut, only its face still looked like ditto. Unfortunately, transforming it into me didn't really help the whole not being able to swim issue. Aww. Wow. Yeah, there's been a lot of lore uncovered through these human records. So that was the first one. I just got back from depositing my partner Pokemon in the PC at the Pokemon Center. We spent every day together. Being separated like this is so hard, but I know we'll meet again someday. I'm sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon, but at first I'm planning to go take one last look at all the cities my partner and I visited together. It's hard to explain why, but I feel the need to do this. So, based off of mainly the hackers' confessions here, it appears that there were a series of insane natural disasters that kind of affected the whole Kanto region, and so humans had to devise a plan to evacuate all of humanity into space, while also launching something called the Pokemon Conservation Project. So at this point in time, it's pretty clear that all the humans are in space. Iron plating? Oh, I thought it was a plaster wall, dang it. So I'm pretty sure they're all in space, but I'm still not sure what the conservation project entailed. But every time I meet a new Pokemon, they mention like, oh, when I went to sleep and woke back up, it was like this, all to ruins and nobody is around. And so I'm thinking that it was some kind of like, not like cryogenic sleep, but something similar. That's all I can guess for now. But it's just like it kind of makes me sad. This game is so lively and cute, but there's this looming sadness that all these Pokemon are working so hard to bring their trainers back, but they don't even know if that'll happen at all. It's like, well, that's a lot of Pokemon I need. Makes me so sad sometimes. I need Farfetch'd, Lapras, Mareep, or Pomo or Pommy probably, and the Trubbish. You can come with me. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Zora to show up in this game, of all Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it was scripted though, cause like... You okay, buddy? Oh, did I chop it down? I'm sorry. I'll fix that in a minute. Everybody can come follow me. You all work for me now. You also have the build ability. Come here. Oops. Not the Pokemon Center. And one Pokemon and a Trubbish. Wherever Trubbish went. I did capture a pretty funny clip with Trubbish the other night though. I might share that later. In times like these, I learned that you can just use... Growlithe is my favorite in this zone, but I learned, when you read the description of honey, you can use this to call Pokemon back to their homes so that you don't have to go searching for them. Oh, there you are. Grab some more. Yeah, so I was wondering, like, other than giving jars of honey to Vespiquen and trading for furniture, I was like, what good are the honey jars if I can't sell them or anything? That's what it is. I'm gonna be relying on those a lot more. And now I'll have them work on building my mansion. Ah, it's gonna take all day. That's too bad. Makes sense though. Back. Welcome back. Didn't realize your uncle was visiting, Mina. God damn my... He's helping you upgrade your PC with those parts you got from the sale. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Oops. Almost missed this. Yeah, that's crazy. You got a whole 1 terabyte SSD. Put that there. The whole PC tower, yeah. That's crazy, because, my friend Ricky was... I guess he was visiting like a used hardware store, as he usually does. He really loves to tinker. And he found a box of like... I believe it was some kind of driver. A pretty good brand one. And he was like, no way, this is like half the retail price. I can just snag this. And he did, and once he got home, he opened the box and found a completely different and used, like worn down hard drive in there. And he was like, oh, LMAO, I got scammed. But that was totally on him, as he admitted. He got too excited and didn't open the box at the store before buying it. The GPU is older and only worth like 20-30 bucks, but even with that, you're out ahead. Awesome! Well, good for you. I hope it lasts. I hope it proves useful to you. Oh, cool. Pooper here. Paldean Wooper asked me to build him a house, but I don't know what I want to do for him. I only have one day for that left. Oh. Figured you'd take a chance since storage is insane nowadays, like $400. I know. I feel like I really missed my chance with buying a new PC or a pre-built one. Just because the AI bubble is jacking up prices so badly. Check this out though. It's Moslax! Look at him! His little flower on his head and the feet. I'll give him a... have some carrots. I have too many of those. You feel like Pokemon might be a little more likely to appear in habitats. Oh, thank God! I need the freaking Hariyama to show up. I made this for Zubat because he wanted a darker space. I think it looks pretty good with the awning. Been wanting the bubble to pop, but now with everything else happening and the economy already starting to tank, you're like kinda scared. Yeah, I feel that. But at the same time, I can't wait for it to kinda crash altogether. I know it'll suck, but it has to happen. Like, something has to give at some point. And I just want the housing market to collapse. Like, I can wait on the PC, but I really would love to be able to buy my own house at this point. I'm in my 30s. Happily married with a decent income. I should be able to afford my own living space. And get away from all the noisy Mexican neighbors. Yeah, Smear Guru is neat. I like his little paint mustache. My favorite though. I think he's over here. There he is. Pikachu! Look how- oh, it's a she! It's a female, my bad. Look how cute she is! And the way she talks is somehow so polite, it just kinda makes me- it tugs at my heartstrings. Really fucked up by being in 8th grade in 2008 and not buying up housing. I guess so. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know what else to say there. But hey, if anything, since my family owns a lot of properties in Japan and my parents have their own house over there now, maybe I can inherit at least one of those. Although I don't really want to live in Japan, contrary to what people believe or assume about me. Yeah, Pikachu. I guess I'll give him something. She's so cute. I'm hoping once that house is complete I can live with Pikachu, but I don't know if that's possible because it's like a key character like Moslax and Smear Guru. Oh, emote. Yeah! It's so cute, you can just learn random emotes from Pokemon. think living in Japan wouldn't be bad. It's working in Japan that would be hard. You are correct, but like nowadays the climate is so harsh. Like it's dangerously harsh. Japan was famous for its 4 seasons, but people have been saying that it's only 2 seasons now. It's the intense winters and deadly summers. It's kind of concerning at this point. I mean, I already wasn't a fan of the rainy season in June, but yeah, they keep seeing new records for the highest heat during the summer. To the point where it's recommended to not leave buildings, like go outside at all at that point. Yeah. So yes, I definitely don't want to be an office worker in Japan, but I also don't want to suffer the intense long Japanese summers nowadays. It's terrible. Okay. I should probably put that stuff away before I head out. Let's see. Yeah, I've touched up a lot of this area, but I haven't even started over there. And there's like a whole new town on the other side of those mountains. There's just so much to explore and work with. It's almost overwhelming. I was just telling CB about that. He was like, oh yeah, the Minecraft problem. You have so much freedom that you're kind of like having decision paralysis. So I can leave mushrooms here. I don't think I'll need beach sand where I'm going. I should have left the seeds in the wastelands, that's fine. So do you just build houses? No, because everything you see here can be built or broken down, like the ground and the tiles and the fencing and stuff, so I'm treating this game more as like a restoration project. Since most of these cities and towns are already there structurally, I just kind of follow the hints and piece them back together. But for the actual Pokemon homes, yes, that's pretty much all up to you. You can either use a kit or use your own blocks. I'm surprised I haven't found any duplicate relics so far. Oh no, this is my trading box for later. This is my furniture box. I found this gaming bed just randomly in this town. I can't wait to use it. I don't think it'll quite fit the beach aesthetic, but I definitely want to put it somewhere. So yeah, all of this used to look worn down, broken, and full of sand, but I did my best to clear it up and kind of restore things. And now we have a request from Trubbish to go check out that massive ship right there. If you know, you know. And now that I can swim, I think I can enter from that side. Whee! Ditto face. I love that it keeps the hat. So yeah, this bleak beach was once known as Vermilion City, and I don't remember what the English name for this ship was, but it was Saint Anne in Japan, the Japanese version. Now we're here inside the ship. Oh man. I didn't think it'd be this worn down. Oh. Oh! I know what that is. It's a baby! Just a baby! Yeah, not scary. How did Trubbish spot her from a mile away? Trubbish was like, I was just staring at that ship out in the sea and I think I saw a shadow moving. This guy's like, maybe a foot tall. Yeah, see, all the Pokemon I meet say some similar things. They were asleep, and then they woke up and it was all to ruin and all the humans were gone. Sound? Oh, I thought she was talking about the thunder from when I brought Raikou down. Just a baby. It's bothered by how curly its hair looks. Sounds just like Lonnie. Okay, gotta figure out her habitat. So many recipes today. And not the ones I want. Rope, okay, cool. I want like plaster walls and brick pillars. Watch your step. Okay. Oh, I do need this. Oh, there's a furnace here. Oh, that's how you can generate electricity for this ship. There's also a register. I guess I could set up a shop? Maybe? Because apparently you can just build a shop where you want to. Oh, there we go. I knew there was something. Oh, Dev Diaries. So the Pokolife service, I guess, in this game is just basically the Pokopia devs being meta about this. I've only found one other dev diary, I think. I had a truly surprising experience today. Someone from an influential foundation in another region visited us and offered to back our efforts here. How's my PP? It's full, thanks. This foundation is dedicated to Pokemon care and conservation, and they have promised to provide us with everything we need. I cannot think of a more perfect collaborator to join our cause. With their support, I may finally be able to realize the dream I've had for ages. My dream, to foster a society in which the majority of people, not only my team, are interested and invested in creating comfortable environments for Pokemon and humans to live in. That goal always seemed far too lofty and out of reach, but I believe it has now entered the realm of possibility with the strong support the Foundation has promised us. AKA Koei Tecmo was approached by Nintendo to build a spiritual successor to Dragon Quest Builders. Good for them. Oh, there's like a bathroom? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to work with here, but... I can't remember, was it in the ship where you investigate a certain trash can and there's an item in there, and that's the one and only time that happens. But it's conditioned all the older Pokemon fans to check every trash can. Where am I going? Do I keep going down? Good thing Ditto doesn't take fall damage. Sounds like your PP needs to release soon. Yeah, I guess I have to empty it out at some point. Ha 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 ha. Another furnace, okay. Ooh. Sailor Dylan. The sea's really rough today. The ship keeps swaying back and forth and swaying and swaying. It's all I can do to write in this diary right now, but I don't feel so good. I might not be able to write much more. I remember that. There was a sailor up on the deck of this ship in Leaf Green is what I played. He was on the railing. He was like, I am a sailor who's really, really prone to seasickness. Is it back here? Maybe? I'm glad I'm finding more trash though. I wasn't sure how much more I could find. I kept feeding the garbage to Trubbish so that he could turn it into iron ingots, and only to realize I should not have been doing that. The sound that freaked out Happini was coming from an alarm clock. How cute. Okay. And an alarm clock recipe, how funny. Wow, so much sand. Sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, the seasickness. Ooh, dining hall? I'll take that, thank you. Man, I cannot wait to start working on this ship too, but so much else I need to fix. Ooh, D&D character idea. Sailor who's hydrophobic. I dig it. I'd be down for that. I told you about my first ever D&D character, right? I had a rogue who was a clean freak, and so he hated having dirty hands and was always like trying to stay away from blood splatter and stuff. Sure did. The rogue germaphobe. Yup, that's the guy. Okay, so that is her habitat. Love it. Yeah, it was really fun to play. Here? Oh goodness. Hi, Minty! Alright, I guess she just lives here now. How you doing, Minty? Enjoying your day off? Did you eat? Also that? Good night. Good. Alright. You good? I love that little ditto icon. How'd you get that? Sub to a Pokemon Pokopia stream. Aw. I wish I could get one of those. Maybe if you made it, yes. I suppose you did. Oops. up. And yes, enjoying your day off. Good. Aha. One of your favorites is, I don't believe dwarves exist. Character is dwarf. What? Okay. It's a music-y instrument. Working on your factory in Enfield since you just got your hands on Sandleaf. Nice. Now you get to do the literal grinding. Welcome to the grind. You're gonna need a lot of Sandleaf powder, just so you know. I fixed my factory not too long ago so that I could produce a constant stream of Sandleaf powder myself. Highly recommend doing that. Now you can actually have level 60 operators with appropriate gear. Good. That won't last for long, just so you know. Has CB been hanging out with his bestie Dapan lately? No, he has not. He's so immersed in Mugenics that he's hardly touched Enfield. And by hardly, I mean not at all. He hasn't played it in over a month. He's been meaning to, though. Since Rossi's boosted banner is right around the corner. Gonna be setting up your infinite grinder gen sometime. Good. Good, good. You'll need it. Dapan crying in the corner, I know. Dapan is cooking up all these tasty dishes and feasts for CB and just saying like, when will my Endman come back? You wish you were available when you did the Mugenics streams. Honestly, I gotta when will my husband return from war? That's what I said. I actually said that. Because CB has been glued to his PC playing Mugenics all day when he can. And I said to him like, I'm gonna file a complaint that Mugenics stole my husband from me. But Minty, I don't think you've missed a whole lot with CB's Mugenics streams, to be honest. And I was just talking about it with him yesterday. Because CB was like, I don't know if I want to stream much more Mugenics stuff. And I was like, do you want my blunt, honest opinion? Like, do you want me to respond to that? And he was like, yes. And I said, I don't enjoy your Mugenics streams. I said, like, you get so engulfed in the game itself and you enjoy it so much, which is heartwarming to watch, but it's not very interactive for us as the audience or chat. So it's not a very engaging stream. It really almost feels like I'm watching a VOD instead of a live stream. And he's like, oh yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling too. So he's kind of thinking twice about streaming more Mugenics stuff. But if you want him to do that, let him know. He's in the DGen Discord. So you can find him and DM him. He's also on Blue Sky. Just so you'll know. Shout out to him. Also, yeah, no, almost none of your gear actually lasts long except the weapons. Yeah, that's like my somewhat of a gripe with Enfield. What can I burn? A lot. I didn't know honey was burnable. I kind of need those. I can afford them berries and beans for sure. Yeah. And I need a utility pole. I should have grabbed one. Fuck. I don't even have a home to teleport to just yet. My one, other than the operator selection screen being a scroll menu, I really don't like how frequently you get gear blueprints. Because then I have to like constantly rework my factory to generate the right materials to craft the upper level stuff, and each piece of gear has so many different stats that I'm like I'm always trying to figure out what the best build is per operator. It's so overwhelming and just like a never-ending chore, I guess, for the lack of a better word. That's why I haven't upgraded my gear in a long time, even though I've had my operators leveled up to 80 a while ago. Think you should just save them for special streams? I guess so. He can just do Mugenics when he's got nothing better to do. Does my hat change color every time I morph? Transform? Huh. Excuse me. It's fine, was just there to hang out with us and see what the gameplay was like. That's fair. It's a great game. Excuse me. It's a great game for sure. Just not very stream compatible. That's what you were thinking too, like, I enjoy the factory optimization and everything, but at the same time it's like, damn, can I go explore? Yeah. Right? Bless me, thank you. You're the only one who's kind enough to do that. Bless me live. Other than my cat. Oh, there's a crafting table here. Nice. So many recipes. This is exciting. Yeah, you love how 95% of CB's chat is wife and her friends. I was thinking that the other day. Oh, this is the dining hall. Oh, perfect. I can just climb up there. Oh, I almost missed that. Yeah, cause... Ooh, Cricket Tune is in this game? That's cool. I figured. He has hype. Music and magazines. Oh, that'd be fun. I can't wait to rebuild the city. But yeah, the 95% thing. I was looking at my creator dashboard because I had some VODs to export to YouTube, and the Twitch report, like the summary was like, fun fact, you and CB the Survivor share 85% viewers. And I was like, that's because most of my viewers have been persuaded to go watch his stuff. They've been migrating to his streams. Working the register, that's cute. How's Coco? She's doing okay. She is sprawled out next to the balcony window because the sunlight was there, but now it has shifted a bit. It was funny though. CB and I grabbed some food for a late lunch and brought it back home to watch some YouTube while we eat. And we kept laughing so loudly while she was trying to bask in the sun. She kept yelling at us like, meh, meh, meh. Like, shut up! I'm trying to meditate! Cha-ching! And yes, you're putting Tulip in wife's friends category. Oh, fair. Tulip was subscribed to CB first, though. Also, Tulip has a hard time joining my streams due to the time difference. So the last time she's showed up here was my birthday stream last July. It's fine though. Tulip, you say? We've summoned the Tulip. Hello, hello, my dear. Shut up, you're ruining my beauty sleep. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Old lady getting mad at us for being so loud. Hoy, how you doing, Tulip? I'm glad you could make it. I was trying to decide when to start streaming on Saturdays. Yeah, timing was impeccable. It's like you were waiting for us to mention your name. I'm trying to polish up my PC skills at the moment. Sounds just like a boomer. Man, I'm so poisoned by ads because now when I hear that cha-ching, I think of Shopify. There's a podcast I listen to pretty regularly and they often have Shopify ads. They're like, Shopify! You're good. You're good, your migraine is gone and working on starting a new knitting project. Awesome! What kind of project though? Like another blanket or sweater? Cardigan maybe? Keep getting those annoying Coach ads, which is double annoying because you think Coach is ugly. I get so many Kate Spade ads on YouTube, it's really annoying me. It's the same ad, just edited differently in like 3 different ways. I've never bought Kate Spade in my life. I didn't even know that they existed. But YouTube believes that I have to have it, apparently. Coach is actually one of my more preferred brand bags. I have a single Coach purse. It's real white leather and it has the classic Mickey Mouse stitched on the front flap. One of my favorite bags. Working on a t-shirt? Just finished a different one earlier today. That's cool. Can't say I've ever seen a knitted t-shirt before. That sounds perfect for the springtime weather. Been kind of thinking about maybe commissioning you again for a themed sweater. Or a cardigan, rather. You get Huggies ads too based on your age and gender. Lol. LMAO even. You also get the crazy Mac commercial where they scream at the star, but you only get them at 6 a.m. when the BF is sleeping. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds terrible, though. Yeah, I get Kate Spade ads. I get a bunch of medicine ads for like depression and eczema and ulcerative colitis. I get a bunch of university ads, like online schools, and now that it's tax season, I never stop hearing from TurboTax. It's fucking annoying. Hit you up, love to knit for me. Aw, thanks. I'll have to think about it. Because I kept thinking how you mentioned like, oh, I could knit that when Yuzuha from Zenless Zone Zero showed up, and I was like, that'd be kind of cute. It's like the same 5 ads on repeat. Exactly! I use AdBlock at home on my own laptop, so I always get used to that, and then I go back to work and try to watch YouTube while I work on other stuff, and am reminded how annoying YouTube ads can be. Get lawyer ads, online university, nursing programs, Coach, Huggies, and lately deodorant. Oh, love targeted ads, don't we? You just keep getting DuckDuckGo and construction worker ads. Tried the app, didn't like it. Never worked construction a day in your life because you're not getting wood split off in your nails. Yeah. That's really random. I've only heard of DuckDuckGo. I refuse to try anything that YouTube recommends me though. OMG, your mom has cable and those are insufferable. Oh yeah, CB is a big basketball fan, so he keeps up with those when the time comes around, and he's like, the cable ads are so insufferable, and like, as you said, it's like, wow, I don't miss having cable at all. Randomly get Harbor Freight ads, but you're like, huh? I wonder why that could be. Maybe Road to Empress has like trade routes. Pokemon with the trade specialty can exchange items with you at the cash register. Ooh! Look at that, she set up shop, oh my gosh. I don't have stuff to offer, but I would love a Chesto berry. Maybe she'll take the other berry. Okay. Trashy browser app, that's right, that's what it was. DuckDuckGo. That's supposed to replace Google Chrome and with adblock or something fails miserably. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nothing can beat Firefox, in my opinion. That's my main browser now. With uBlock Origin. Yes, Firefox tried to implement AI for a hot second, but it is still more secure and stable than Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge will ever be. This game is only on Switch 2, right? Correct. But it does have the capability to game share to other Switches, so if there's somebody that if there's somebody you know who has this game, they can split the game experience with you on your Switch 1 or 2. Which makes me wonder why they didn't just straight up release this game on the Switch 1 as well as Switch 2. Right. How about... I don't need 2 stages. I definitely don't need 14 carrots. Perfect. Yes! A leaf. She's so cute. Also, Nana, you're kinda panicking about Road to Empress 2 because of a Reddit post you saw? Oh dear. To force people to buy the Switch 2. Yes. I mean, yes, but to be fair, I'm thinking back on my Animal Crossing New Horizons days. Switch 1 really struggled when I loaded up my island with a bunch of furniture that doesn't even interact with villagers. So I think this game would have been pretty rough looking on the OG Switch. Switch 2 was the right choice. Hold on, what am I doing? You cannot buy Switch 2 just for this game. You will not let your impulses get the best from me. Adds to cart. Just wait till Christmas time. Maybe I can buy one for you. Or I can just gift you the software at least. Okay, now talk to him and her. Reddit post was like, since Prince 3 is the canon ending, do y'all think that the Prince 2 route is just going to be a tragic route that doesn't have a happy ending and now you're panicking? I mean, that's what happens when you have a toxic, antagonistic man, right? Moneybags Nana over here. I mean, it's easier to give you a digital copy of a game than buy you a whole new console. So, I can at least do that. You remember the uproar about how impractical and horrible the Switch 2 was just for it to come out and like everyone to ever exist bought it just to try it out? Was there really? I was hearing a lot of excitement for the most part. I mean, some people were like, I don't see a point in the Switch 2 if it's only slightly bigger with better power. And it just brings Nintendo up to par with like current gen consoles, but it's definitely not impractical. Why at 500 buckaroos? It is expensive. I mean, it has so much more storage space, which, as we all know, the AI bubble has raised those prices, so now we have to pay a very pretty penny for entertainment like that. All you saw was negativity about it. That's a shame. Yeah, I was mostly seeing speculation, like what the C button was for, and like whether it had mouse control capability or not. And yeah, overall it was neutral to positive. I certainly wasn't like desperate to get it day one, and that's why I waited until there was a game that interested me. Or rather, that's what it was. Ricky signed up for the official Nintendo lottery to get a chance to buy a console and some other stuff, and he wasn't interested in it once he got that, so he gave it to me. He let me buy the console with the Mario Kart World bundle, and I also ordered a Prince Sidon amiibo on the side because Nintendo was like, think you might like this, and I was like, damn right you are. At least you wouldn't need Mario Kart, so you'd save 50 buckaroos. Capitalism is stupid. Yes. Yeah. I'm in a weird spot with capitalism because, like, I just hate being an employee as part of capitalism, but I do enjoy the fair trade concept and like shopping and stuff like that. And also fantasizing about setting up a table at a con and trying to, you know, sell my wares. Like, that stuff is kind of interesting. It's just having late stage capitalism still leeching off of poor people. That sucks. And also our 8-hour work days, 40-hour work weeks. We are productive enough as a society that we don't need to still do this, you know? And it's just funny to you personally, the switch up was so drastic from your view. Come purchase my wares at a convention center. Yeah. Go find me a tiny artist alley or something, and I'll be like, "Hail, traveler! Take a gander at my fine wares, and we shall trade. I shall exchange you." Bro, your friend keeps sending you TikToks and you can't watch them because you're at work. Turn off your notifications then, that's what I do. I ignore Mina all the time. She sent like 75 today. Yup, sounds about right, just like Mina. We're all slaves to billionaires, aren't we though? Trickle economics, my ass. I sure can. The little ditto who could. How did that title go? Yeah. Cat videos and Disney. Socialism, yeah. Yep, that's it. I have a handy dandy water bottle, as it turns out. Is this marble? Guess we'll find out. Yes, it is. I think I have the recipe for that. And that's the... Oh, that's the metal! That's the metal block that I just unlocked. Okay, I think I can fix this right away. Oh, there's a... No, I don't have my materials. I was like, there's a crafting station down there. But I don't have my ingredients. Whee! If it makes me feel better, you send your mom like 2 a day now because she complained and yet she still sends you videos that you sent her the day before. Okay. I don't know how that's supposed to make me feel better, but thanks. Good to know, I guess. I'm just not on TikTok as much, period. Tap, 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 tap. Your mom being typical boomer white lady. Yes, indeed. Living up to her brand. I thought I had a water bottle in here. Maybe it's in the other one. No, there we go. Alright. 10's enough for that. You use it to talk to friends and find music, mostly. Now that is a very minty... and art ideas. That is a very... minty... idea. Where's the marble? Oh yeah, I need limestone. Fuck! Limestone's not in this zone, though. It's definitely not the same as it used to be, right? Yeah. Every 3 videos is some kind of sponsorship or unnecessary survey. It's annoying. Can I find limestone down here? Oh, wait. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't want to go all the way to the next area just to... Oh, I can't even break that yet, shit. That's solid rock. Oh my god, I got the viral! Shut the fuck up, I know! Yeah, there was, goodness. Neighbors are throwing shit against the wall, I guess. There was a... Oh, there we go. Pat the Ditto, good job. He's doing so good. There were a couple swimsuit ads that showed up on my For You page, and they featured the curviest, bustiest babes showing off their assets and cleavage, going like, oh my god, I've never had such a cute outfit, like a cute swimsuit, that I've fallen in love this much. And she was like turning around and bending over forwards in the camera. I'm like, please calm your tits. Good god. You did that totally blind. I was wondering. Hate the influencer accent so much. I do too. I already don't like Valley Girl speech, but influencer talk is so annoying. It's like cranked up to 10. By the way, fun fact, in this loading screen you can press A to make Ditto do little faces. You got flashed by this one TikTok ad for ass cream, which was joking. Now that is the most Brazilian shit I've ever heard. TikTok knows you are Latin Americano. Immune to it at this point. Wish I was immune. Look how much progress I've made though, guys. Doesn't it look so much nicer? Oh, hi. Yay, a stick. 3 sticks to be correct. Progress, yeah, I know! It looks so much better. I'm very happy with how this is coming along. Oh, maybe I can relocate this now. He's at home. He's been home for a couple days. I did try to restore a house on the beach. It looks kind of unsightly. Anyways, let's go grab some limestone, I guess. Oh, I need to find a water bottle. I thought I had one. I wasn't expecting to go to this area today, but I guess we're gonna show off all the available zones. Yes. Sorry, that was my milkshake. I didn't think it was that empty. What kind of milkshake? It is a small vanilla milkshake from McDonald's. Classic. Is that Coco meowing? No, those are some neighbors' kids being noisy outside. There's one young boy who is just so vocal all the time. He's got a lot to say and cry about, apparently. I already have that. Welcome to the mountains. I haven't found duplicate relics just yet, but I have found a couple duplicate song tracks. Shit! Okay. Don't think you've had a milkshake in like 10 years. Good for you. I don't get milkshakes very often either. Oh yeah, I need ingots. I had Magmar working on that. I need limestone first. Stay focused! Somebody help that child, jeez, I swear to God. I don't get why parents just leave their kids out to wail. Like, they're crying for help. Help them. The irony of... how should I say? It's so ironic how people who would be good parents know not to be parents. Because they're aware of, like, responsibility and financial situation and stuff like that. They're smart about it, and so they decide not to have kids until they're ready. And then the uneducated and poor people end up having kids. Ugh. Parents don't want to be parents. Not in this economy. Oops. Because I'll have y'all know, CB and I would love to have at least 2 kids of our own, but can't do that until we have our own house. Can't do that until the economy is more affordable. And can't do that until the president fucking keels over. Or gets assassinated, finally. I'm not sure how much limestone I need. 20's enough. I'm gonna teleport, actually. Yup. 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 Like, it's actually impossible to start a family in this world. It is! Yeah, tell me about it. Don't want kids, but, like, you don't even feel financially stable enough to get a pet yet. Yeah, totally. And even in countries like Japan, where That's hot sauce. Japan is suffering from an actual population decline that the government had to put out a stipend for families to raise kids or even have kids. And oh, I had 2 of those too. Wow. But even then, I keep seeing periodic headlines about like Japanese daycares getting into bus accidents and killing kids, or teachers in elementary schools inappropriately touching students, and also like mass food poisoning, sending a bunch of students to the hospital. It's just like they have such a hard time taking care of kids when they're telling us to have kids, and it's just like, no. If they're gonna suffer like that, fucking no. Time to find a vending machine. Or maybe I can order one from the computer. I have 20, I might as well just make all that. Why aren't the peasants having more babies? I know. Let's give them more working hours and less pay. That'll make them have more babies, yeah. That's the logic. Having more kids. Please have more kids, please. We're dying. Have you thought about making the environment more comfortable to have kids in the first place, right? Evidently not. It's like that meme. No, no take, only throw. No affordable housing, only childbirth. Right. Can't wait for that house to be built so I can teleport to the beach easily. There ain't no way I'm birthing a whole human just for them to say, thanks for giving me this shitty ass world. Yeah, exactly. And then people will say like, well, why don't you go adopt your own? And it's like, that doesn't change the fact that it'll cost me a lifetime and a half worth of money. Like medical expenses and clothes and food even. Baby formula is still expensive as hell. I always say that you could possibly be persuaded to be a dad, but not a mom. Nope. I don't know, man. Being a dad also seems like hard time. Wow, I've completed a lot more quests than I realized. Guess I should check that out. Don't like people enough to make more of them. You're not even interested in dating, so... Oh, nice. What was added? That? Not a lot of new stuff. Okay. Oh, it's only 100 coins. Okay, sure. I ain't tearing my body apart for this shitty country. Yup. Felt. Hi, Denishu. Welcome. Good morning. How are you doing today? Exactly, you get me so well. No, well, you said it yourself in the Discord. You were like, I'm not going to date anybody. Oh, there's the plaster wall. Jesus, that took so long. I thought that'd show up sooner. And yes. Need that for the hut that Meowth took residence in. Cool, I got more stuff. Doing fine, just crawled out of bed as usual. Sounds great. Got anything special planned for the weekend, Denishu? Oh, I see. Yep. Awesome. That took less time than I expected. Thank you for your continued use of PokeLife, the app for bettering your environment. Probably some Pokopia. Pokopia, you mean? Hell yeah. I wonder if we can try multiplayer at some point, because it seems like there's a lot to mess around with there. Also, CB is Pokeraria, sure. Pokecraft, Minecopia. Yeah, because CB is also kind of set on buying his own game soon. Please accept this mementos. Thanks for the great improvements you have made to this area. A washing machine! I didn't expect that to be in this game. What, does it actually have a purpose in this game? While this does make noise when powered on, it doesn't seem to actually wash clothes. Okay, good to know. But no, I'm not selling that, whoops. Oh, I can recolor it, that's fun. Nope. Oh, I was gonna say earlier though, other than the timber line, this game has a great selection of Pokemon. Like, it's a lot of my favorites. It's really nice. Find it funny, by the way, how you come back from a Pokopia stream where this guy made his Ditto look like Miku to this one where it looks like Kaito. I didn't mean to. I was supposed to match my PNGtuber. It just turned out color scheme wise looks like Kaito. Oh, I already have that, damn it. Guess I could put that somewhere else. Possibly sell that. Wee. I think after I restore the pool, we can go beyond the cycling road. Prepare for some feels. I'm expecting it to be a little emotional. Oh, knight! My knight in starlight armor, how you doing? Brochacho, this is what I needed after the hell of being sick. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm so sorry you had an intense fever. Oh! We have a new friend. So cute. You doing alright? Feeling any better since you last tuned into the stream or Discord for that matter? Wasn't expecting that. Okay. That was the wrong color, but oh well. I don't think I can. Oh, I can't break this. Wait. What is this then? It is iron plated. Oh, it's just dry. The one I put down. Okay, that makes more sense. Would have yapped more in my Discord if you had the strength to go downstairs. And yeah, you saw it. Okay. Don't worry about it, bro, please. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Glad to see you're at least conscious. Right. Okay, so now I learned how to inhale water and spit it back out. And now we have a pool. I'm telling you to keep yourself safe, yes. Yeah, because it's like germ season on top of allergy season. Please, everybody make sure to wash your hands and stay healthy. By the way, now that Minty and Knight are here, were you all aware that there was a Zenless version 2.7 special program happening last night? Because that totally slipped my radar, and I woke up to the news of it. And I looked through the highlights, the key points listed out in the email summary that they sent. Doesn't seem like there's a lot to this next patch. Okay. Pool made out of saliva. No, it's water. It's the fresh water. If I inhale Roserade tea, it turns into a hot spring. And if I inhale hot sauce, it turns into lava. Make that make sense. Right. Okay, I think now we shall go venture further beyond the cycling road. Yeah, I had no idea the 2.7 stream was happening, and for a second I considered maybe reacting to it on stream next Monday, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to it, so doesn't beat the fact that it came out of the mouth. Yes. True that. I don't really think that Ditto salivates, though. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that there. So cute. I'm already trying to decide which Pokemon to live with in my beach house. Sell those. I guess I'll just add that. Yeah, alright. Same, honestly, I've kind of been literally doing any other gacha, right? Limbus Anniversary is on, Enfield exists, Cookie Run Kingdom has this constant stream of endgame level updates. Fate, because friends, obviously you don't do all of them daily, but would say at least spent 1 hour on each minimum after 2 weeks, right? I'm impressed you can juggle so many though. I can do like max 2 gachas at a time. So right now I have Enfield and Pokemon Masters EX with a little bit of Blue Archive on the side, but it's mainly those two. Right. Shall we go to Pallet Town then? Yes. Oh man, this is gonna be so sad to see it all in shambles. But yeah, Zenless has totally fallen off my interest. Yeah, I just don't care anymore. Like, I haven't been keeping up with it enough to even know about the 2.7 livestream. Oh. There's like no houses at all, it's just the Pokemon Center. Oh, Caesar! Oh, Hell yeah, I want one. Definitely want to meet one of those. What's that structure on the cliff over there? I should have known Geodudes in this game. Matchup? What is that? I'll find out in a minute. It almost looks like a time capsule on the right here. This is Pallet Town. This land belongs to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, and otherwise customize it as you see fit. Oh. Please choose a name for the town. That's right. I think this was covered in the Treehouse Live. There's a town that's fully to your discretion. And once you play multiplayer, you can bring other people and work on the same town together. That's what it was. Well shit, now Kaito from Pallet Town. Shut up! This isn't Kaito, this is just my PNGtuber in Ditto form. That being said, I wasn't expecting to rename the town. And Ash, the best Project Sekai Vocaloid. When worlds collide. That's funny. Although I hate that Vocaloid is synonymous with Project Sekai now. I don't know what I should name this. I'd like to think of a theme for the town itself first, but it'd be funny if I try to think of a pun for it. That was my first thought, and then I was like, what if I named it what if I try to theme it off of like 6th Street, try to recreate 6th Street? That'd be kind of a fun project. But instead of 6th Street, it's 7th Street, because Nana in Japanese is 7. Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. And there's so many different materials and customization options in this game, I feel like that's more possible than in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I was trying to think of a way to recreate 6th Street on my island in that game, but that's gonna take a lot of brain power. Mom and bros came back with groceries, so you had to help out back now. Oh, no worries. I wonder if I can change the town name later, but I guess I'll just do that for now. Oops. You're a Ditto now, like Nana, yes. Very cute. Ooh, ribbon cake? These special challenges have been prepared to help you develop your town. Cool. What's a ribbon cake? That's cute. Oops. Oh, I see. These all reward you with some kind of food item. That's cute. This is cool though. There's like a transportation system you can build. Oh, I was wondering about that. I was like, can I get a bicycle or something? Can I transform into one? It's an Eevee! Avi! There you are. Oh no, don't cry. I gotta comment on this. I am so glad that this game kept the original in-game voices for Eevee and Pikachu. It's the digital noises from Gen 1. It's not the voice acting that they tried to implement from Let's Go and Master ZX. Thank goodness. Speaking of ribbons, actually there's a sale going on for a lot of games with P5 Royal being one of them, and you were thinking of buying it, but your 8 other games in the backlog would become a cursed spirit and haunt you for eternity. Yup. Sounds about right. Ooh, yes. We get to find all the evolutions, guys! Quick, tell me your favorite evolution. Mine is Umbreon. Oh, that's what those food items are for. Got it. You learned about Eevee's friends! Well, shit, this is just turning into Eevee Town. Okay. You do have your eyes also on Shadow of the Colossus, though. Have heard great things about it. Oh yeah, that's like one of the best games ever, apparently. I've never got to play it myself, but... Glaceon and Sylveon are your faves. I knew the Sylveon part. Didn't realize that about Glaceon. Tulip also likes Glaceon? Vaporeon is a close runner-up. Vaporeon and Leafeon are your runner-ups. Y'all are just, like, two sides of the same coin, it sounds like. So close in tastes. That's really funny, because Sylveon and Glaceon are my least faves. I like Umbreon, Vaporeon, and probably Leafeon. Let's see. These islands don't have a story to pursue, but they are vast and undeveloped, so you can build them up as you see fit. You can also invite others to play via link play to help you develop an island, or can all visit a dream island together. You can also bring Pokemon from other towns to Pallet Town. There are also some Pokemon who you can only find there. Work together with other players and Pokemon to create a fun and lively island. Cool. Okay. It looks like there's a decent amount of space to work with. Never forget your precious Lacey in Sword. She was such a powerhouse diva, miss her. One hit KO freeze dry. Gotcha. I don't really rely on ice types that much in general. Whoops. Freezing chambers? This makes frozen mountains with a mystical atmosphere. Okay, sure. Wasn't expecting that. Whoops. That water was deeper than I thought. Oh yeah, there's the whole map there. 3 islands. Well then, I guess I got plenty of land to mess around and try to recreate 6th Street maybe. Wonder what that could be. I'm glad I came over here after I learned how to swim. Like the designs, never really considered them for combat either until her. You know, cryogonal looks ugly, but in your eyes, he's pretty. It is a very weird Pokemon. I think there are weirder ones out there, though. Definitely not my favorite. I don't know, ice types just have such terrible type combinations sometimes and lots of weaknesses, which is why I don't really add them to my team, usually. I always have at least a ground type, an electric type, probably a fire type, but also flying type in my teams. I like to have that type coverage. How can I climb this, I wonder? Any vines I can climb? I don't want to leave like a random piece of block. The little bead laces hanging down from its face reminded you of chain glasses. Oh, you mean like the little ice shards? I guess they look like beads. Trying to get up there. Ugh. There we go. Ice Dragon is a choice. It's fairy first, everything else later for me. Well, I guess Minty would be a fairy type gym leader in the Pokemon universe then. I would probably choose either fire or ghost type. Those are two of my favorite types. Ultra Flame. Are these gonna be for the 3 legendary birds? I mean, it is Kanto. Whoops. If the last one is like thunder themed, then that'll confirm my suspicions. Actually, you'd like to be a ghost or poison type gym leader, just with a fairy type partner. That doesn't make sense. That's not how gym leaders work. Oh, for a second I thought this tree fell over or something. It's just stuck in the ground. If you're gonna be ghost or poison type, you have to have a full team of that. Oh, it's a Ditto doll! Oh, yay. That's cute. Definitely putting that in my house. There was one gym leader with like a partner that didn't match his type at all, so you kind of base it off of them. I think you're talking about Raihan. I was just thinking about him too. Because everybody expected him to be the dragon type gym leader, and it turned out he was just the weatherman. He used weather effects and had like a torque hole. Which, to be fair, was a nice little twist, but kind of underwhelming. I thought he'd be a bit more challenging than that. There it is, power plant. Cool. I guess we can maybe summon the 3 legendary birds here. That's cool. What were all the Evolution's habitats though? The major battles as a whole were kind of underwhelming for you, except B. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I typically don't really struggle with Pokemon games just because I like to over-level and make sure it's easy for me. But Raihan was just kind of left field, like, oh, you're about the weather terrain effects. Alright then. He was more of a ground type gym leader than a dragon type. But I didn't mind as much because I really enjoyed the Dynamax and Gigantamax features of Sword and Shield. Out of all the Pokemon gimmicks, I think that one was pretty exciting and like strategic because it doesn't last the whole match like a Mega Evolution does, and Dynamax and Gigantamax moves do decent damage even if they're not super effective, unlike Z moves. And Gigantamax has some really cool forms, unlike Terastallizing, which just gives a stupid shiny hat to the Pokemon. Was at the finals for the WCS with Leon, and when he had Gigantamax Charizard, your Inteleon just kind of sniped him and it one-hit KO. Yup. Sounds about right. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Getting turned around. It's over there. Tulip never actually finished Pokemon games because you lose interest, and then when the interest comes back you want to start a new game. That's a shame. Kind of understandable though, because the Pokemon game formula can definitely feel repetitive if it's not something you grew up with or enjoy. I play Pokemon games for the collection and exploration aspect, not so much the battles, so never really had a problem progressing the games. Finished the main story and looked at the DLCs like I don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. You play for cute things. Ooh, Snorlax. What the heck? Is that a bed? Oh my gosh, there's a Snorlax bed in this game. How do I get that? Is there a recipe? There has to be a recipe. That's so cute. Oh, I definitely want that. But then you overthink the fighting and then you get sad about killing said cute animals. They're not getting killed, they're just fainting. Don't mistake that. Pokemon were designed to faint. They do not die in the battles. What is this anyways? Oh, okay, okay. So that's probably for like multiplayer. More traces. Yeah, that Snorlax bed's so cute. Oh, of course there's a Munchlax. I'm telling you, they have some nice Pokemon choices in this game. Really love the Pokédex. Can't wait to see what more is in here. All I can hope is that they have my favorite at some point, which is Lycanroc midday form. You're endorsing causing animals to faint in the wild. No, not in the wild. They're fainting in battle. There's a difference. You send them into a dogfight, lash at each other until one faints. Okay, cool. Clipped, great, thanks. Oh yeah, I forgot to report to Trubbish. Whoops. Okay, how about we play a bit of... Ooh, who's here? There's somebody new. It's a Vileplume! Look how big it is! Oh yeah. Whoops, I meant to check that. I don't need this habitat, but just for the record. Excuse me. Minty finds the most girly pop mons and trained them to destroy the ones that didn't walk the walk to avoid this scenario precisely. Excuse me. Yeah, usually this method was further emphasized when Pokemon added the friendship bonuses. Ooh, yeah, true. I like to play through the story with an optimized, like, type coverage team, and then once that team makes it into the Hall of Fame, I enjoy the post-game with the Pokemon my favorites. Let's play some jump rope. I'm gonna suck at this. Right. I really want to try... Whoops. I really want to try jump roping in this game with multiple people. I'm a guide to low Bulbasaur, yeah. And I get to live with him. I get to live with him and Litwick because they're my favorites in the Wastelands. Whoops, I was caught off guard by the chat. Could never do that thing where you crisscross jump rope. Oh, like double dutching? Oh, no. You're talking about like having two jump ropes at the same time. I've done that. It's easier than you'd think. It's just about the rhythm. What the fuck? Oh, is it like... faster than I'm trying to press? I don't know why you keep calling a pro gamer. I'm not a pro gamer. Jesus. He's my inner rhythm gamer. You say that, but like, there's no target to hit. With rhythm games, I'm trying to match the note to the target. There's no target here. Yeah, I'm hitting it too late. I was able to jump 10 times the other night. I don't know why I'm sucking right now. This is like streamer brain. Yeah. At least this does raise your friendship with Bulbasaur though. Look how happy Bulbasaur is. I thought Pichu was gonna join him for a second. That would have been so cool. Oh, we're going faster now. Good lord. Skiploom just watching. Whoa, slow down. Trip me up with that tempo change. Denny's you trying to throw me off with the sticker there. They're so cute, I know! This game is great. I really love that they didn't... I was afraid that they were gonna reuse animation assets from like Let's Go and Pokemon Go and even like Master ZX, but it seems like they fully animated each Pokemon uniquely. It's so great. They even have facial expressions. Yippee! Oh, I forgot to turn on the Yippee sticker. Whoops. Gotta exit out the stream. This lag is abysmal. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's your phone being shitty or my capture card or my PC. I got some honey. Yay. I'm good, thank you. There's also this hilarious game called Hide and Sneak. Oh, we're playing all the games today. Alright. Who do I want to play hide and sneak with? Achimuite hoi! Okay. I haven't been able to win this game yet. I've done it 2 times already. Yep. It's like impossible. They look every opposite direction. It's your phone. Don't worry, it's because you're charging while watching. Oh yeah, that's rough on your phone battery. Okay. I'd feel bad to wake Pichu up. I wish I could do stuff with Professor Tangrowth. Like, I want to give Professor Tangrowth his own home, but apparently that's not a thing you can do just yet. Ooh, wall-mounted flowers. That sounds cute. Oh man, there's so much I want to try. You were at 11% upon joining and didn't want to miss stream while trying to charge it, I see. I wonder if I can play hide and sneak with Litwick. Let's be buddies forever and ever. Oh, you got it. Ah, damn it. I'm not sure I can initiate the game. It's usually Pokemon asking me to play with them. You gave him a disc yesterday and it's gone. What? What do you mean? Oh yeah, let's put down the diddle doll. The diddle doll. A little ominous sounding, but they're cute, so you don't mind. Yeah. I'll put the... How big is this thing? Oh, okay, it's just... There we go. Yay! Oh, it's so cute. Now my buddies can sleep next to my own plushie. Look at him. God, the Litwick line is one of my favorites. Cool. Told him to look at the item and he took it. Oh! Instead of appraising it? Well, you don't need to appraise the discs. It's only the relics. That's really unfortunate though. I would give you one of my extras here if I could. Speaking of which, I'm really curious where that Rotom boombox is. I should have left those at Pallet Town. I guess I'll just stick it in here. Don't even remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure you'll find a duplicate at some point. I've already found multiple. Did we unlock the Snorlax bed yet? No, I'm not sure where to do that. It might be the Pallet Town PC. But don't you worry, I will make sure to show it off once I either obtain one or craft one. Charizard? No, not Charizard. Charmeleon's still there. Okay. Frickin'. There's a photo of? Oh, over there. He's sleeping on the birch. Sleeping on the birch. Doo 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 doo. I'm glad he likes it. As long as it's not one of a kind. Yeah, don't worry, there are multiple of those discs. You know actually what's my favorite Stage 2 starter? Stage 2 starter. Bayleaf. Because you rarely hear about Charmeleon, you just realize. Oh yeah. Nah, Bayleaf all the way. Because Chikorita was my first starter in life, and Bayleaf is still one of the best Stage 2 designs and stat. To this day. Bayleaf's a good one, yeah. Stage 2 Pokemon in general are pretty awkward, but you know what the worst Stage 2 starter is? It's the Chespin middle stage. I forgot what it was called. He's just so round and goofy looking, it's kind of bad. You like Torracat, it looks very belly scratchable. Yeah, that's true. Torracat's a cute one. I like that it has a little bell on its neck. Yeah, Quilladin, that's what it was, thank you. I totally forgot that Quilladin existed until it showed up in TCGP finally. There's the Blastoise. He seems happy. Makes sense. It's literally just a big round ball. Yeah! It's so goofy looking. I don't know... I don't know whether to call it an evolution or devolution. Not that the final stage it's much better. Chestnut? Yeah. Gen 6 starters were just all around kind of meh in the end. I really liked Fennekin at first and then it turned into a weird looking witch. Golem without the golem. Yeah, kinda. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the color scheme? It just looks so unfinished as a design. Not gonna lie, never liked Braixen much. Yeah, me neither. Always just unnerved you. I feel that totally. I can't tell if it's like the dress that it has. That's what you thought when you first saw it. Yeah, it's like Braixen has a cool concept, but it just looks so weird. It has a built-in dress and like those hairs growing out of the ears. More slates. Yeah. Like, I forget what the middle stage was called, but that one looks so much cuter than Braixen. I had such high hopes. Love the concept of Delphox, that's what it was. Braixen's just not there. Yeah, right? I'm so glad you agree. There was so much potential when I saw Delphox. They could have made it an even cuter witchy fox, but no. There's the cricket tot. They turned her into like a weird, creepy mage. What's this? I never realized this cave was here. Fennekin was a cutie pie though, love her. Yeah, definitely. Overall, I think Greninja was the win in the end. Should have gone with him. Gotta go, you've got plans with the BF. Have a lovely night. Thanks to Liv, I'm glad you could make it. I think this will become more of a regular thing, so if you have no other plans, if you want to listen to me in the background as you knit, we can make this a more common, frequent Saturday thing. Have fun with your BF, whatever you're up to. It's always the mature bipedal or death for Game Freak, my gosh. Yeah, people are already afraid that Pombon is going to become bipedal in the end, and I'm like, kinda doubting that. You do love these evening/late morning weekend streams when you're off? Aw, great. Glad to hear it. I'm still trying to decide the timing of these Saturday streams. Have I seen the absolute fear that people are in for bipedal Pombon? Yes, indeed. How could I not? That was the first thing. In fact, it was so big that this was the case for Meowscarada too, or Sprigatito rather. But it was such a concern that it made one of the big headlines for Line News in Japan. Yeah, Pokemon's a big deal over there. So, people are afraid of that. I'm pretty... I have a feeling that won't be the case, because Game Freak really likes dog Pokemon. Most of them are bipedal. Most of them are quadrupedal. The only bipedal ones I can think of right off the bat are like Lycanroc Midnight form. Maybe Zoroark. That's more of a fox though. So I feel like Pombon will stay quadrupedal. Game Freak tends to hate cats, it seems, so that's why they make cat Pokemon bipedal. Yeah, as much as I like cats in real life, I'm much more of a big dog Pokemon person. You need to go to that Kanto Park in Japan when it opens up. What do you mean when it opens up? It's already open. Game Freak, we're not cat people. Yeah, that's what I've been saying for years. It is? Yeah, it's been open, dude. I can recommend you one of my favorite theme park YouTubers who covered the whole thing if you want to watch like an in-depth review of all the areas and food and merch and stuff. Have no plane money. Right. There could be some cheap flights, like airlines out there. You just have to avoid the peak travel times. Yes, please? Okay, I'll try to remember to do that then. Or I'll just share it here so that you don't have to wait, but also like... Pulling it up now. His name is TDR Explorer. TDR is short for Tokyo Disney Resort. So he mainly focuses on the Tokyo Disney parks, but he covers pretty much all of East Asia theme parks, including like Universal Studios Osaka, Universal Studios Singapore, and stuff like that. So I highly recommend his videos if you like that kind of thing. This one, yep. Send it in TikTok if I want. Nah, man, you gotta get the full experience. This is the full tour. He does a great job capturing all the lines, the wait times, the tips and tricks, the shows, and merch, food, even. You're welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy it. This one's only like 47 minutes. Right. Okay. Shall check it out when you can and let me know how it goes. Okay, great. Yeah, I'll be streaming this coming Monday. So we can chat then if you want to, if you can. If you're not too tired. Okay. Both Mina and Eggy are live right now. I guess I could raid them. But also, CB was considering going live too, so if he does, I would rather raid him. Whoops. Probably after responding to the millions of messages you have waiting for you because of that abysmal work week. Oof. Good luck with that, that sounds awful. Maybe I'll go ask CB if he's going live. Otherwise, thank y'all for dropping by. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to structure this or, you know, time my Saturday streams, but it'll be just a chill Pokopia time, I guess. That's all I had for today. Monday I'll be back with Persona 5, and I can't wait for the 30th. That'll be my next Endfields stream where I pull for Rossi on camera, so I'm gonna try my best to log in more regularly to get those extra poly ore barrels and ore geometries or whatever they're called. Origo crusts. So excited for that though. I really need to finish the main story too. I haven't even started it. You're on another night shift for Monday. Unfortunately, probs. Maybe not. Think for the evening stream, quite love the stream. Okay, great. Glad to hear it. I was hoping to maybe stream like 1 PM my time. Ended up later because I was grabbing food with the husband, but yeah, I guess this will just be more of a casual thing. But anyways, thank y'all so much for chatting. It's always nice to have y'all here. I guess I'll catch you later in the Discord. I don't know if I'll be posting this VOD up, but off Sunday though, if anyone's doing that. Maybe CB might be streaming tomorrow, we shall see. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming and chatting. I always don't know who to expect, if at all, so hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend. And yeah, I shall see you on Monday, usual time. Bye, Dragonair. Yeah, they're really staring me down. Can I help you, sir? Am I in your seat or something? You got beef? Alright, I'll go take care of Dragonair, I guess. What done,